Hello dear community, I'm here after the demo day of batch 3 of Elevator Lab, and for the first time in the history of Elevator Lab there's been a cross-industry collaboration, and this is the reason why I'm here with two very interesting two men. It's Georg Kapsch from Kapsch Trafficom and Georg Strobl of Raiffeisen Bank International. Mr. Strobl, how satisfied are you now with the results of the batch?
I'm very satisfied. We have seen very good ideas, and I like very much the progress what we made, and it's very professional. We had a broad selection of topics, and for us it works very well.
Do you have some startups where you say there will be a collaboration with whom the collaboration continues?
Yeah, absolutely. Throughout this, and you mentioned it's the third batch what we have now, and we had from the very beginning always startups with which we could work, and we are still working. So it's meanwhile a long-term cooperation with some of them, and also in this batch there will be a number of startups where we will further cooperate.
That's very interesting, Mr. Kapsch. You've joined in this cross-industry collaboration. Why?
Why? Well, I think that's an easy answer. Times of silos are gone. Because industries are very much interlinked. You always have to look for end-to-end solutions, and you absolutely need to address the entire value chain. Therefore, you undoubtedly need cross-industry approaches.
So where do these collaborations happen then because you're from two very different industries actually?
Well, payment is core for our industry because there are millions and millions of transactions every day in our tolling systems, and when it comes to added value in regard to the entire mobility solutions arena, there will be even billions of transactions every day.
And obviously transactions are also part of your business.
Yeah, payment transactions is for us as well. I mean, this is core for us. But I'm very grateful that Kapsch gave us this opportunity to cooperate, because ultimately, you see, in these days, it's more to be integrated and create this seamless experience for the customers, and not to have the break between the provider of mobility and the one who can take care of payments. And I think it works very well. So for us, this is a new dimension, and we are keen to explore this further.
Which value do you see in cross-industry collaborations in general?
I think it's, if you look at banking, of course, since banks are existing, payment is a core functionality. But if you then can integrate this with your partner, because we are anyhow partners, but if you then integrate these transactions, then this gives a different dimension in terms of speed, customer experience, and also creating new opportunities for our partners, but also for us.
Are there also other specific industries where you have an eye on already to collaborate?
Yeah, we are open. I mean, that's the beauty of banking is that you potentially deal and support with any industry, with every good company you want to be a partner with.
Because everybody works with money.
Yeah, somehow, yes. Thanks God, yeah.
Same for you? Like, are you open to other cross-industry collaborations also? Well, certainly. We are used to that for decades already. And let me also say thank you very much that you invited us. Well, we are partners for almost 3 decades meanwhile. And you always supported us heavily. And now we have the unique opportunity not just to have a relationship from a bank to an industrial enterprise, but to address customer bases accordingly and address customer bases together and jointly.
Now, one specific thing that you've been working on is this collaboration with Nayax.
Yes.
How satisfied are you with that?
Well, we are very much satisfied. You never know when you start collaborating with a startup what will be the outcome at the end, whether the POC will work or not. And what we have seen till up to now, the POC works perfectly. And you know, it's a chain between the three of us. It's NIAX, it's RBI, and it's ourselves as Kapsch. And this is a real cross-industry collaboration. And this is an example for how the future will work.
So and that means you will continue working with them, obviously?
Yes, certainly. We already agreed on further steps during the forthcoming year.
That's great. So like, yeah, that's an example of like how you can work with startups and actually continue that also.
Certainly.
So, question to Mr. Strobl also, like this was like the batch 3 of the Elevator Lab. What happened like in the batches before? Which impact did you actually see in the startup scene and in the fintech scene and in the cross industry collaborations and the corporate startup collaborations? How much did you change the world?
Yeah, I think if you go step by step, so we started very broadly with the first one. And nowadays we get more and more focused. And for us, as I said before, teaming up with Kapsch is and bringing us to another level of collaboration, which goes beyond the isolated world of banking, dealing with fintechs. And for us as a company and as a bank and together with Kapsch even more, we saw that the framework of this Elevator Lab, this way to cooperate with fintech is a very good one. There is a short period of time where you have to develop and deliver a solution, and it works. And this is the best environment what we can have.
That's actually quite impressive. Does that mean that there will also be a batch 4?
Yeah, absolutely. There will be one, and we are looking forward to even have it broader, as we are very much inspired by this collaboration beyond our own industry.
Great. So thank you very much for actually doing this with the startups and doing this with each other, like providing greater solutions together. And thank you very much for your time, for the interview. And you, dear community, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.